7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give me honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today, I'm excited. I'm always excited for a flicking game because we're checking out the 88th most popular game on all the Kickstarter right now, tabletop games. That is Planepita from SZPIL Lab. It's 977% funded. And honestly, the main image did not attract me at all, but when I saw that it was a magnetic disc flicking game, I was like, oh wow, I'm in with upgrade components because, yeah, that's how we do it. But once again, I feel like this main image is really bad. And I even reference that in the entire name of this video because it's just so much wasted space and you don't spotlight the best part, which is that this is magnetic flicking. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, but I can't tell that from this image. It just looks like abstract art, honestly. Like, if I scrolled past this, I might not even know if this is like a box cover or what this is. I think it's a really bad main image. It does not help you at all. We do love a good flicking game around our house. They're great when you have, large crowds. I love flicking games. But like I said, like, this main image doesn't even tell me it's a flicking game. It's like, oh, here's the name. You know, it's just, spotlight what you got good going on here. So main image, not a fan. I'm sure there's a lot of ways we're going to be able to improve that potentially to really let people know more. Because even when I zoom in, I still wouldn't know there's a flicking game. Like, if you told me, I'd be like, oh, okay, I see it. I'm flicking from my rocket ship. But it's just not evident from that main image, which I feel like it should be, especially when you have a gimmick-style game like a flicking game. Also, I'd love to know the player length, time count, age, all that sort of good stuff. As always with the video, though, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. 44 seconds. Quick. I don't know why we're getting flipped upside down or we're upside up, but I want to play. Oh, it's a timeout. Cool. Oh, neato! There's the gimmick. Wonder how heavy those magnets are. I feel like it might hurt your finger a little bit. So yeah, that video was not helpful at all. Cool. I flick. And then if I'm like I feel like you were trying to just show us around and be like, then they'll just inherently know who won because of. So let's see. So the eyeball. What? So why does this guy gotta pick up the eyeball? I'm gonna try and figure it out. Okay, the last one comes out, and so is this which? I guess are we trying to get to the closest? Is this one the winner? I don't know. Let's see who picks up what. The eyeball gets picked up by someone. And for whatever reason, they randomly pick up some eyeballs and not all the eyeballs and put them into the weird prison area over here. This is not a good video. I don't even say it's a great video. I think I know less now. Yeah. Like, I don't even say this is great. I don't think it's good. I think it's bad. Like, it's just annoying to me. Like, I knew it was a flicking game. All you showed me was flicking in the magnetic. Yeah. Eek. So after the video, do I want it? I do, because you're a magnetic flicking game, but that's it right now. Can you do it? I don't know. I don't know who you are. We'll find out. And how much is it? First grade zero back always looks bad. I recommend go backing a bunch of stuff if you're planning on launching one. Even if you don't have the money, just go back things that will fail. You still get credit for backing stuff. Spills Lab, Spiel plus Labo in Japanese, is a board game maker based in Tokyo. We designed and developed board games combining classic Eurogame mechanics with simple yet innovative text. There's Eurogame mechanics here? That would have been a great thing to spotlight. Honestly, if you put an award, so it is award winning. You know what? You know what we should put on that main image then? The freaking award. Like, oh, this one. You know, there's in Japan, there's one like a big award or something, or a small award. It doesn't even matter. It won a award. The game exists. People liked it. People played it. People wanted more of it. They gave it a freaking award. Put that on the main image, right? Oh man, okay. So continuing on. So can you do it? Not quite there yet. We'll see. We'll see what much. We have raised $30,000 though, which makes me feel way more comfortable. Like, that's enough to manufacture this game, no problem. At least from what you're showing me here. Even though magnets are a fickle mistress. That was one thing I remember learning from my boss when I worked at Hero Time, was like getting the magnets perfectly calibrated is like really, really difficult depending on what you need the magnets to do. Overview. Planepita, pronounced as Planepita, is a fun dexterity game for 2 to 4 players. Take control of the planet by launching aliens from your rocket in space. Protect your aliens by flipping them over and magnetizing them to the surface. Oh! So they become a roadblock. That's cool. Yeah, that's... Well, how about a voiceover? Get yourself a voiceover. Go get on Fiverr. Go ask a content creator. Say, hey, we'll throw you 3 things if you just read this script. And there's a 6, so this is good. Once again, yeah, like this. This needs to be on the main thing. That's a really thin box. Honestly, this to me is 1 billion times better than what you have there. 1 billion might be hyperbolic. I don't care. It is. Like, it was like, oh, age is 8+. It's cutesy. I already know that there's going to be 2 pledge levels, and I want the one that's going to go up to 6, because obviously, like the game like this, I want it to go up to 6, 15 to 30 minutes. That's fantastic. And I imagine this is going to have a very reasonable price point, despite the fact that it is shipping from Japan. You do have to take that into consideration. I am just expecting the shipping on this one to be higher. Luckily, you've created that vibe for me where I'm like, yeah, I kind of expect that I'm going to get the short end of the stick on the shipping. Because, and that happens from time to time, and that's fine. The way, yeah. 7.5 BGG score, See, here's the thing. By putting that, it doesn't mean much to me. Like, the actual number itself. Like, how is this? So, let's see. I'm curious where this is rated. Planepita Board Game Geek. I wonder what that translates to. Because here's the thing. I pound my chest harder than anybody else to put your BGG information on there, but just putting the ranking itself is, I don't know, I don't think it means as much. So let's see, is it, so it's the, what is it ranked? Oh, has it not been rated enough time that it doesn't have a rate? Oh wait, am I blind? What's it rated? Oh, so yeah. Normally it has like the number on it. It's like, hey, this is the number of 64 ranked game of all time. Oh, that's because it doesn't have enough ratings to get that yet. Duh, you literally even said that. Okay. So they have to do that. Okay, that's fine. Take back, because there's nothing else they can do about that. Games from Japan by Cardboard East, top 100, 80 out of 100. That's nice. So this is great. Spotlight these. I mean, honestly, I would put these on the main image. Like, just put those in there somewhere. That's nice. But yeah, specifically mentioning that cool flip over, magnetize to block people, that's really neat. 5 and 6 player expansion comes with the Launchpad's alien disc. I'd make this bigger. I'd make this like the long, sexy scrolling shot where you zoom in on each of the components a little bit more. I'd also love to know the circumference of the planet board, some of the sizes here in centimeters and inches. How to play, K. Hopefully there's a video down here. Magnetic disc, I get it, I love it. Ah, cool, magnetic seal. All right. Face up. Immovability power. So cool. So yeah, once it goes down, it doesn't move very much. That's a really clever system. Enemies of aliens, meet jammers. Jammers move all the face-up discs in the same area, making them 0 power. Okay, so yes. Just a little bit of a clarification in that video, I think could have made that video a real banger. And that's unfortunate, because it goes from being what I think is not a good video to a bad video to be like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's really cool. Also, you said it's ages 8+. This one's ages 6+. It's not a huge deal, but it is. It looks a little amateurish, you know, so make sure they're the same. And then we got ourselves a nice tight little rule booklet with pictures, illustrations, examples. Look like it should be no problem at all to set up and learn. Great, love that. Hit me with the price already. Why are we waiting so long? What's new? The original version was launched in Japan in 2022. With the Kickstarter version, we have several new upgrades from the previous one. So that's another thing that I might potentially mention as well somewhere. You got a lot of unused space, you know, on your marquee here, like word-wise. So you have like a certain allotment of words you could put on here. So maybe mentioning, you know, 2nd edition, something like that to let me. Well, you did say an award-winning. Okay, I take back. You said it was award-winning. That implies that there's been another version. New color, the yellow alien disc finally joins the crew, and hopefully new component enhanced from stretch goals, such as, that's fantastic. I should already, see, this is the first time I've known about stretch goals. Put these higher. I would say this. What's your goal when you launch Kickstarter? It's to get funded. What's your goal once you get funded? It's not to get funded. It's to hit stretch goals, especially if you have them to, you know, just make it easier to get more stretch goals. People get excited about it. Thank you for getting the currencies. I'm going to go with a 1/3 of a point grade bump down right now for not spotlighting that $30 way sooner. Like, this is not a very long campaign page, and the fact that I don't know this is incredibly reasonably priced. Now, I know this isn't the version that everybody's going to get. Everybody's going to get the one that includes the 6 players, because I would imagine that's just how Kickstarter people shop. But that's a heck of a great price point. And the Early Bird Deluxe, wow, 33. That was awesome. That felt like a good deal. I might get rid of these or put them towards the bottom. Either way, $40. That is a great price. In and out the door. I'm in. Done. How much is it is not a problem. Also, the can you do it? I'm a lot less concerned now to make $32,000 to make this game. Not concerned about that. I love some content creator stuff, and there it is. Here are reviews, play videos on our previous version. But once again, I would like, yeah, great. Introduce the components and the rules. Neato. So we have the videos here. Is this any of these a gameplay? Preview. Commercial. What is this? Is this not YouTube? Oh, it is. So this is not. So it's like a how to play. So there's not just like a gameplay here, but is a second edition. I'm sure there's one somewhere. So 100%, 500,000. I'll also convert this to currency because once again, it auto does that on here, so it'd be nice. So 32K is Jiminy Christmas. What is it? What's the conversion rate? Converted from 500,000 is 500,000 yen. I think that's yen is 3,300. So we're just gonna round up 33. Let's go that. Okay, so a third of $10,000 is each of the stretch goals. So those are very reasonably priced stretch goals. Yoink. Let's go check them out. So, oh yeah, even so that's a sixth of it. Awesome, embossing on that. So that's 60. So that is so it's 66,000. Is that where we are? No, that's 6,600. Oh wow, so we're gonna have a good chunk of stretch goals here. The main board material is Hans. Love that. Embossing on the chips, great. Dedicated blister tray, fantastic. New design for the back of the main board. Cool if it's functional. Foil stamping on the box, don't care at all. That's where we stop? You don't have anything else? Because that's as much as it goes, is it? Jiminy Chris, you're making me do math here. This is annoying, especially considering most of the people here are going to be from the United States of America most of the time. Or maybe Japan's going to come up big. Japan big! Not great, though. That's not what you want, right? That means that you're not hitting the largest, juiciest target demographic with a very reasonably priced family weight game. Like, that feels like a big miss to me. Like, I was hoping that this would not be Japan crushing it. Because this one, it's not like a France thing where it's like, oh man, France is just kicking United States butt. I think it's just you're not selling well the United States thing. So big ups on Japan. Represent your game. Love it. But still, like that's... Because here's the thing. This is a lot of people's bread and butter here. Family weight, flicking, magnetic game. That sounds like a great filler weight game. That sounds like a good, like, oh yeah, you like dice? Cool, I got this new one it's from Japan. Like, this is exactly the kind of game that Kickstarter people love to have. The hoity-toity, pretentious, I paid $300 for my pledge levels. My target market, by the way. I mean, I'm self-aware here. This is, like, if they have kids, oh, it's a $30 game, $40 with the expansion. Yeah, easy freaking sell if you didn't have this boring, generic-ass main image that just looks like art. Like, I feel like this should be doing a lot better. And wait, did you just start? Did it just start? Nah, I feel like this should be selling itself, I think, to a lot of people for what it is and the price that it is. But it's buried. And even the stretch goals, like, I'm trying to get excited about your stretch goals, and instead I'm having to do freaking math. Like, come on. $15 it's in? I thought it was going to be terrible. God, this is just 2/3 of a point grade bump down. Just for everything, I'm gonna put that all together. This is a $55. So $55, $5 less than MSRP to get the deluxe, all-in family version, second edition. So I'm not worried about the game not coming out. It's got a really cool components. It's got great components. It's got a short, tight rule booklet, which in theory is gonna be good because it's the second edition. And I just don't feel like they're selling it well on the outside at all. Like it's unfortunate because this looks great. I want to play this. All right, stuff things. So let's check out the pledge levels. So 29, yeah, of course nobody's buying that. That's garbage because everybody's getting this one. 49, no, because everybody got the early birds. 402, Jiminy Christmas. How long did those last? So 402, and so 602 people. So in the first 48 hours, and then 70, 83 since then. Is that right? Man, that's one of the rough things about stretch goals. Like you could tell exactly how something is going sometimes. So yeah, because I think that was only the first 48 hours, right? So just like this huge initial boom, and then nothing. And some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, look at that. That's people hating early birds. It's like no. I think you're drawing the wrong conclusion from this. This is just them not selling their fantastic looking product well at all. And that's super unfortunate. Because this looks like a lot of content creators' bread and butter, too. Like, there's the other thing. Like, it's a 15 to 30-minute magnetic flipping game. As someone who, like the rules are going to take you, like, yeah. Okay. Let's check out the FAQ updates, comments, give someone a grade. Oh, I did want to check out the early bird. So how long was that? It was 48 hours, I think. Yeah, 48 hours. So that one was limited to 200. Okay, so that one's a little bit different, and that was 48 hours. That makes things a bit different. Okay, cool. That's why I wanted to check that. So it's not nearly as bad as I was like, oh my gosh, did they only get... Okay. Can I grab multiple copies? Is there a retailer pledge? Can you ship to XXX? Got it. Funding, all the stretch goals unlocked. That's it. November 22nd, that's it. We got one. So it launched November 9th. We didn't say anything. Day 1. 3 days, we hit all of our things. Cool, we got everything. Bye. That's it. Is this just a pre-order? Is that what it is? Was that what were you guys just lying and this is a total pre-order? When's this coming out? Now I'm curious. May? No? So that, well, it is December. January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. I don't know. It depends on who they're manufactured to. They might be, yeah, either way. So, final grade. I'm going to check out the updates and comment. Well, the update is nothing. It's garbage. And you can tell it's garbage because nobody responded to it. Like, you got 600 people here? 693 people here. Nobody has anything to say about your only update you put 3 days in. Like, you have generated no excitement, no buzz, no nothing. It's just, hey, we hit our stretch goals. Cool, bye. Share it. Share it for us. Thank you. Man. Comments. Hi, I'd like to ask when the shipping address should be submitted. Looks a lot like a small version of Crokinole. Excited. It does. If only you would have conveyed that in the main image somehow, because people love fucking games. Looking forward to this one. Cute game. I watched the videos and have a rules question. If a disc flips over, play due to being hit or being hit, does it stay flipped or put it back on the side? Well, that's a cool question. If this is flipped accidentally, we put back on the side to start on. Oh, that's not as cool. Hello, no more stretch goals. Thank you for your support. We've been considering options for more stretch goals, but unfortunately, we might not be able to add more due to the tight timing. Yeah, I was going to say 5 months is like, that's pushing it. Thanks for the comment. Actually, we have the double token. It may be similar to your idea. Doesn't mean you couldn't add more stuff, though. Like, you'd be like, yeah, we want an extra token. Unless they're that far in the process, which maybe they are. Final grade. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. You made me dig to find out that I did. You made me completely not even want to look at your project with your boring generic main image. Then when I got to your video, I was excited, and then I was confused, and then I was angry that your video sucked so hard, and it didn't need to suck hard. All it needed was like, it's like when you read a rule booklet, and you're like, that rule booklet could have been really good with about 54 extra words. Just scattered around, 54 extra words, here, there, each and everywhere. This rule would be spectacular. That's what I feel about that video. It would have been great. The main image just killed, like, yeah, just so bad. It doesn't, and there's so much good stuff to spotlight. The price, the age, the player length, the time, like everything about this, the magnetic, the flicking, the this, that, the everything. And instead we want to put our name twice. Oh, hey, we need our name here, and we need our name here, and we need to black out the, it's just, yeah. So do I want it? Yes, I do, but not because of you, because of what you have. Can you do it? Yeah, I'm not terribly concerned about that. You got $32,000 to make this. You got less than 1,000 print run, it looks like right now. Is it like 700 or something? That doesn't feel bad at all. $698. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. So can you do it? Yeah, I'll give them the nod on that one. Plus, they already have done a game. And then how much is it? it feels like a great price. And unfortunately, you did not spotlight that well at all. Like, once again, just $30, magnetic flicking family weight game, done. Just done for so many people. So many people who have to consider, oh, do I want this $200 campaign game or do I want this $380 campaign game? Well, I might go to GameFound and then I could do both, and I could do two because I got the stretch pays. And you have a $30 family weight game with cutesy little aliens and magnetic components. And I feel like it should be doing a lot better. And hopefully it does. Hopefully I can turn this one around, get some more eyeballs onto it, because it definitely feels like one that has a lot of potential, especially at that fantastic price point. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like they did a great job on this Kickstarter at all. I'm going to give this one, I think I had two. I didn't do any point grade bump ups. I think I only did point grade bump downs. I think it ended up being a whole point grade down from what my thoughts are on this, which is D range, I feel like. I'm not going to go F. Because that, like, I can't go F. It's not that low. Even though, judging by my own rating scale, that would be an F. But no, I like this. I like this. You know what? So that's a third. So up to a D minus. I do like this. I like this. I like leading with this a lot. We're up to a D. Like, there's... I'm going to go D. I'm going to go D. It could easily be a B. Or an A. Nah, I'm going to go D+. D+. There's a lot of good stuff here. Maybe C-. Look at that graphic. No, but I did get it. But yeah, this is C-. I think the bads just annoyed me so much because I'm like, man, this looks fantastic. Like, if a different company had this game and ran this Kickstarter, and I'm not even talking about like over deluxeification or some stupid stuff like that. Just being able to get eyeballs on it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with D+. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Planepita. And in the comments below, if you ever have a suggestion for an upcoming Kickstarter critique, be sure to let me know. Have a good one. Bye bye. Wait, I do it. No, I do it up here. Yeah, that's the one.